Hello students, am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So my screen is visible to you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So in the last class we have started irrigation. In that we discussed like traditional methods of irrigation, right? So what we discussed in that? Please answer. Please answer, students.
Ma'am, we did wells, canals, and river lift system and tanks.
Yeah. So today we are going to learn about the modern techniques. Okay, about the modern techniques. Modern techniques of irrigation. Okay, first method is rain harvesting method. So let me add a picture of it. So this is the rain harvesting method where rainwater is collected, okay, and it is stored. So first method, rainwater harvesting. So in this method, you can see that rainwater is collected in a tank and it is utilized. So you can see here, rainwater is collected in the tank. Instead of just letting the rainwater to flow away, farmers store it in reservoir tank. In reservoir tank. And this water can be used for irrigation purpose. This water can be used for irrigation purpose. So this is the first modern technique. So first type we are discussing, that is rainwater harvesting method. So in rainwater harvesting method, whatever the rain is there, that water is being collected in a reservoir tank and this water is used for further purposes. Okay. And second method is watershed management method.
Ma'am, could you go back?
Yeah, I'm sorry. 1 minute. Yeah, please make a note. Not working. Yeah. Let me know after writing. Please keep your cameras on, students. Gagana Sahiti Venkatrudra. Venkatrudra.
My camera is not working.
Why Venkatrudra? Why you are not sorting the issue?
I don't know. I'll check it today.
Yeah, done. Okay, next method. Next method is watershed management method. So in watershed management, small dams are built on the rivers and stream. So this is the river mouth. So you can see small dams are built here. Okay, in order to increase the ground level of the area. So these dams prevent water to flow away. Okay, and also from soil erosion. And so let's write small dams are built on the rivers and streams in order to increase the ground levels of the area. So these check dams prevent water to flow away and also protect from soil erosion. So what is soil erosion, students? Soil erosion is nothing but the removal of like upper rich nutrient layer of the soil. Okay. So if there are check dams, so based on the water need, we can use the check dams and we can protect the soil to wash away. Done, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, these are the two modern techniques which are followed for the irrigation purpose. So what are the advantages of irrigation? So why we are studying about irrigation? Why it is very useful in cultivation? The advantages of irrigation. So why we are following this irrigation technique, students? To provide water to the plants, right? To provide water to the crop. So what is formula of water? What is the formula of water?
Ma'am, H2O.
H2O. So it means what elements you are giving indirectly to the crops in the form of water? Gagana, you are not listening. So what elements you are providing to the crops in the form of water? In water, what are the elements are present in H2O? What are the elements present?
Hydrogen.
Yeah, hydrogen and oxygen. So we are supplying hydrogen and oxygen to the crop plants. Okay. So water supplied by the irrigation provides hydrogen and oxygen to the crop plants. Okay. As well as why we are watering the crops. One is further growth. Another, can you tell me what is the benefit of watering? Why do we water? So you sow a seed in the land and you water immediately. Why are you doing so?
So that the soil softens.
Yeah, very good. Soil soften. Then what happens if soil soften?
It will be easier if the sapling, what's it called? If the sapling comes up.
Yeah, soil soften, it becomes moist and it will be helpful for the seed germination process. So you are seeing seeds in the soil. So it helps in germination of the seed. So irrigation loosen the soil, keep the soil moist, and helpful for germination of seeds. Okay, this is one of the advantage of irrigation. So if
Ma'am,
irrigation, yeah.
photosynthesis.
Irrigation is watering. Do you think it is related with photosynthesis?
Yes, ma'am. The plant uses water, right? Water and sunlight.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, but why photosynthesis you are talking about?
So that it makes glucose for itself.
No, we are not talking about the photosynthesis here. We are not talking about the plant, what it is doing. So we have already mentioned in the beginning, water is supplied to the plant so that hydrogen and oxygen you are giving. And one more thing you can mention that it can help in, okay. So supply of water through irrigation is regular and reliable. Okay, so in irrigation practices, what we are doing, we are storing water for future use also, right? So because of that storage, so throughout the year you can use that particular water for the cultivation purpose, irrespective of the rainfall. Okay, so you can write that point also. Cultivation can be done around the year irrespective of rainfall. Okay. Please write down. Next point, what we can write is the irrigation. Because of irrigation, the water supply will be regular and reliable. Okay, supply of water through irrigation is regular and reliable. Okay. So whatever the modern dams which are constructed nowadays, the modern dams whichever are constructed, they not only provide water to the cultivation, but also they helps to control floods and the hydroelectric power. Okay, so there are gates for the dam. You can open that. Okay, you can control the water flow as well. So modern multi-purpose dams not only provide water for irrigation, but also control floods and hydroelectric power.
Done, ma'am.
Everybody done?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next we discuss about drought. So what is drought? So drought is the condition that is where you experience the scarcity of rainfall. Okay, if there are no rains, land is going to be dried up. So no cultivation is possible. No crops are being cultivated. Okay. So no agriculture is possible. Okay. So it is the condition that occurs because of scarcity or irregular distribution of rainfall. Okay. So in that case, because of scarcity or irregular, it's a condition that occurs because of scarcity or irregular distribution of rainfall. So no agriculture is possible. Okay. So the light soils, they have less retention capacity. So because of that condition, as they're holding the water less, so if there is no rainfall, so the water retention capacity of that soil decreases. So agriculture is not possible. That kind of lands are severely affected by the drought. So we can write that point. Light soils have less water retention capacity. In areas with light soil, crop gets adversely affected by drought. So nowadays, what scientists are focusing to develop such varieties so that which can withstand the drought condition. Okay, so the crop varieties, some crop varieties were developed by scientists to tolerate drought conditions.
Ma'am, can you go to the previous page one?
Yeah, sure.
Ma'am, next page.
Yeah, let remaining students to complete. Gagana and Saiti. So again, I can see your videos are off. What students, what happened to you?
Done, ma'am.
Okay. So there is a concept of cropping patterns which we can discuss in the next class. Okay. So in this chapter, we have started with the types of revolution, that is green revolution and white revolution. Then we discussed the types of crops which are being sowed. What are the crops, students? Please tell me. What crops? Yes, Gagana?
Could you repeat the question?
Yeah, we discussed different types of crops which are cultivated, right? So what are those? Are you there? What happens, students? You're not answering. So we have discussed like cereal crops. Then you're writing notes, right?
Some cereal crops, pulses, oilseed crops,
Yeah.
vegetables, spices, fruits, and fodder crops.
Yes. So cereal crops are used for what is the main source of cereal crop? Why we are growing them?
For carbohydrates.
Yeah, for carbohydrates. Pulses is for
Protein.
very good. And what about vitamins? Yeah, for vitamins and minerals we get from vegetables. Okay. Why fodder crops are grown?
For the cattle. Yes.
Yeah, to
For
supply
the cows
food to
or
the
cattle.
yeah, to supply food to the cattle, we grow fodder crops. Then what is the next concept we discussed in this chapter?
Fertilizers.
Yeah, what are fertilizers? Fertilizers are the nutrients which are given to the plant the help for their growth, right? Mostly fertilizers were discussed like NPK. What is NPK stands for? Nitrogen, phosphorus,
Potassium.
and potassium. So what are the advantages of fertilizers? So fertilizers has both advantages and disadvantages. So what are the advantages?
Ma'am, they're easily available and they evaporate easily.
Yeah, those are like easily available. Those are of less cost.
Ma'am, they
Okay,
help in
so
higher yield.
yeah, they provide nutrients. So what are the disadvantages? Disadvantages include
Ma'am, if used more, the plant may die.
hmm, they lead to water pollution.
Yes, ma'am. It can destroy the fertility of the soil.
Yes, may destroy the fertility of the soil. And then we discussed after Fertilizers, we discussed irrigation. That is the watering method. In that, we discussed wells, dams, tanks, canals. So
Ma'am, we
these are
did
like
organic farming for that.
yeah, organic farming also we discussed. Okay, to stop the bad effects, adverse effects of fertilizers, we introduced organic farming as well. Right? Okay, then we have discussed the traditional methods of irrigation in the last class. And today class, we discussed modern methods. So what are the modern techniques? First technique is the rainwater harvesting technique. In this, the flow away water of rain is collected and this is stored. That water is stored in the reservoir tanks for the future use. Next one is watershed management method. In this, dams are constructed on the river mouths and these are used. So what is the main use of dams? So these are used to check the flow of water and to prevent soil erosion. Okay, so these are the two methods. What are the advantages of irrigation? So the water supplied by the irrigation helps the plant to grow properly and to provide, like water is absorbed by the plant, how it is absorbed? With the help of the roots, okay? And water provides hydrogen and oxygen to the crop plants as well. And this water, because of irrigation, the soil get loosened and it helps in the, because of the moistness of soil, it helps in the germination of the seeds as well. Okay, as we are storing water for the cultivation purposes, so it provides water round the year, irrespective of the rainfall. Okay, and the water which is supplied by the irrigation is reliable and regular. Okay, modern multi-purpose dams not only provide water for irrigation purpose but also control floods and also used for the production of hydroelectric power. Okay, these are the advantages of irrigation. Let me know if you have any questions, students, before we wind the session.
No doubt, ma'am.
Gagana
No doubt, ma'am.
Saidi.
No doubt, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. We can end session for today, students.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.